Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Sherry and Kaylee. I thought, oh no, it's like after 4 o'clock and I need to do a film. I just need a, I am so getting ahead of myself. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel. So, the thing about doing an everyday Christmas vlog is to get myself back into the habit of picking up the camera. And I just plump forgot. So I figured, well, I'll pick it up while Kaylee's eating dinner, and I've got coffee going on over there. I don't normally film inside the tiny house, but you could see what it looks like. Here, I'll scoot back. That way you could get the living room, and there you go. That's my living room and my kitchen. The TV usually goes on this shelf, but right now it's right there inside my bedroom because it's going to get cold, and I have to be prepared to spend the winter in here. So I moved the TV inside the camper, and that way when the ice storms do hit, I'm already moved into the camper. I would be nice to say, I'm going to be inside my new build. Everyone's telling me, I don't know. Y'all, everyone's telling me, Sherry, we'll have you dried in 2 days. It's so hard for me to fathom that. But I guess they're a bunch of contractors, builders, and architects. They'll know what to do, I guess. That's just hard. If they can dry me in 2 days, I could do the inside through my leisure. You know what I'm saying? I'll just do what I can throughout the winter. Each payday pick up insulation or drywall or stuff like that. So like I say, I do need to be prepared to spend the winter in the camper. And yeah. So you figure with my income tax, I could just kind of button everything up. I'm really getting excited because they did come in today and we were talking. So let me back up. Who is actually doing the build is there's a group of men that I wouldn't say work for, but I don't work for them. They're customers. And they come in every morning and have for like 60 years, 70 years. They're the old timers that are here in the community, and they've been meeting up there every single morning for breakfast for years and years. Well, I've been very blessed, and they kind of took me under their wing, and they've all turned out to be very wonderful friends. They have seen me through some rough spots in the last few months, that's for sure. At one time, I even had a few of them escorting me to and from work, and they've become more like family. So anyway, they are the ones that are going to come up and do the build. There's 5 of them. One of them is Kenny Sewell, I believe is how you would pronounce his last name, has donated 2 large, very large picture windows. And I need to go and get those picked up, hopefully really soon. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Earlier this morning, they were asking if I was ready. They were, one of the companies, it was the gutter company that I work for. I do construction cleanup for a lot of them in the spring, summer, and fall. And he was asking if I was ready. They were going to come up, measure the spot, which is going right here. So he needs to measure from that tree all the way down to like here and across. And then, so, I'm thinking 60 by 40, but he's thinking a little bit larger. I'm just here for the flow. I'm just for the ride. As far as, like I say, we'll just get all our materials together, get it into a big pile. He did say something about a material list. So we'll get that going and just, like I say, if he can get me dried in 2 days, I could do the rest through the winter. Yep. And then in spring, I'll be able to move inside, which would be really awesome. Hey, Kaylee looking off in the distance. Y'all, there's my trash. Excuse my trash. I ran out of trash bags. And, yeah. When I go in town tomorrow, when I get off of work, I'll go to the store and pick up some trash bags. It's quiet on the mountain. Sun's getting ready to go down. That's south. So my homestead, my house will be facing south. I'm very adamant about that. You know, Drew over at Drew's Lands, when he told me like 3 years ago, he's like, Sherry, when you get your homestead, make sure it faces south. Everything else is doable and you can work around everything else. Just make sure the homestead is facing south. So guess what, y'all? I'm facing south. Yep. You know, Kaylee and I took a walk down into, I normally don't walk the woods. This afternoon I did. It was so nice. And she went down, there's a road back there. Kaylee went down there, and so I walked with her. And you'll never believe what I found. I found this stake. See this stake right here? Right down the draw, down the holler down there is a road. I found that stake in the ground on my side of the road. So I looked up and down the road and didn't see any other stakes, no other orange tape. I pulled that bad puppy out. It's like, no, I'm not comfortable with that being there. So I pulled it up. Kaylee, here's the dogs in the neighborhood. So let's see what happened today. Absolutely nothing, y'all. I did work. I came home. Kaylee and I took a walk out in the woods, and Susie came over and visited for a while. I took a nap. That's what it was. I did. I laid down. You know, I always think I'm just going to lay here for 10 minutes, decompress, and before I know it, 2 hours later. But I'm feeling better as far as like that really bad cold. The bronchitis is basically gone. I still have a little bit of a hack, but that'll just go away, I think, with time. In the spring. Who knows? Just getting older. Let's see. And that's all I did today. You know, besides I talked to the guys this morning at the store, and we were talking about the build. And so he's going to come over and measure it, get a material list, and then we're going to sit together and do a drawing so I could have all the windows where I want, the doors where I want. It's just going to be one great big, it's going to be a great room. It'll be all open floor plan, except for the bathroom. Yep. And I'm really excited to be in something bigger. Yep. And I'll go into, there's a town, I believe it's called, I have a hard time remembering which is Pocahontas and which one's Pure Gold. Pocahontas. There is a company called American Made, and everything inside the building is made in the USA. But anyway, we found a really good deal on insulation, so we are going to go there, and I'll get all the insulation for inside. And while I'm there, I think I'll check and see if they have a sliding glass door. So I think I want to put a sliding glass door facing south. I don't know. I want a big door so I can see outside. You know, you pay money for land, and I don't want to be, like, here in the camper, I have to, like, stand up to physically look out the windows, right? I want to be able to sit in front of the fireplace and just gaze outside and see everything and everyone. Not really everyone. I mean, like, look. There's everyone out there in the forest. Absolutely no one. But, you know, it'd be nice to look outside that window and see all the different seasons, I guess. Yep. And, you know, this blue wall that you see right here? That's going to be my back door. And when you walk in, if you turn to the left, will be the kitchen. Turn to the right, and there's going to be like a little mud room. And next to the mud room, I'll put the bathroom. And then in front of the kitchen, you know, going left will be the living room. And then to the right will be my bedroom. Just one great big huge square. One great big room to call home. And that will be my permanent home. That will be a permanent structure. And, doing a pole barn 10, it gets really dry up here. Nobody on the mountain really has water. There's a few homes out here that are sporadically that'll have like their own well. But if you see like the old cabins, like they got one down there, and then my neighbor Dakota over here, we do not have water. So having that pole barn made out of tin, the house made out of tin, I am going to feel safer, and I think the insurance company might feel a little bit better as well. I'm sure it'd still burn, because it'll get hot, but yeah. Well, everyone, Kaylee's going to gaze off into the distance. I'm going to go in and have a cup of coffee. I'll play on YouTube. I love watching the YouTube. I just go in there and just scroll and watch everyone's different videos and pop in a live or just kind of watch a live and, maybe check out Facebook. And let's see, it is just a little after 4:18, 4:20, 5, 6, 7, 23 hours I'll be in bed. If Kaylee allows. I was just telling our friend on the phone that, Kaylee, I don't know, she was up all last night, up and down. She was up and down like 5 or 6 times. It was like every hour or every half hour. She was wanting to go outside. And that's not like Kaylee. So I think must have been animals or something out and about. Maybe even the two-legged vermin, you know what I'm saying? So I let her out. If we heard something and she barked and she wanted outside, by golly, I'm letting her out. My neighbors need to know that I have a dog. Yep. Well, everyone, thank you for joining me on this chit chat. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow and see what I can get myself into. Hopefully I'll get myself into something. I mean, just going to work and coming home and taking a nap is just not good. I need to start doing something a little bit more productive. It's been kind of chilly, but I'll get there. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Stay beautiful, and we'll see you tomorrow. Boy, that sounded so rehearsed, didn't it? Thank you for watching.